was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I will achieving. Got my foot on the gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna end.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy.
My name is Reginald Trainer. I'm an activist for the city of Port Arthur. I'm here today representing with all the guys for Joe Guillory to elect Joe Guillory for Justice of the Peace. And I was just sitting and having a conversation with Joe, and I was telling him some of the things that I like to see once he get in office to implement. Mostly is our youth. I remember back in the day when I was coming up, we had a little OJT where the young guys could get trained, because everybody is not college material. You see what I'm saying? We need to quit putting stuff on them that they don't want. Give them an idea that they can go and learn a trade, and then if they decide to go to college from after that, no problem. But those are some of the things that I would like to see go on, you know. So.
Hey, y'all folks. My name is Will Samuels. I'm from Port Arthur, Texas. Y'all, a lot of probably y'all know me. The reason I'm out here today is for Justice of the Peace, Joe Guillory. We trying to get him elected. And the reason why I'm out here is because, you know, my mother, Julia Samuels, she ran for school board. She won the school board, but she was for the people. She was trying to get out there and help the kids. So when I start talking with Mr. Guillory, I say, Mr. Guillory, I say, what these kids need is know how to write out a checkbook, okay? What these kids need to do is know what a Beacon credit score is. A lot of these kids, you tell them Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian, they don't even know what those type of things are. We need to hip them to what's going on, because a lot of people credit goes bad right when they come out of high school because they don't know nothing about credit. All they know, they got a credit card with $2 grand on it, and when the bill come in, they can't pay it. This is the type of programs that we're trying to implement, and this the programs that is gonna be implemented if we vote for Joseph Guillory for Justice of the Peace.
Yeah, I'd like to piggyback on what you just said. Only thing I have about that is that our kids today are not even able to write their name. They're not even able to sign their name. I was appalled, so that I asked my grandson, I said, well, go ahead and sign your name so I can get up people there. He printed it. They need to implement that back into the school, Joe. They really do need to implement that back. That make our kids look illiterate when they go for a job, when they go to put an application in for college or something like that, and you can't sign your name, but you're a high school graduate? Come on, dude, we have to do better than that. We really do. So that's one of the reasons. I understand Joe on the school board and this and that, but I'm voting for Joe because I know once he get in that office, he's going to take care of that matter. I've always known Joe to be true to his word. So let's come out with this early voting going on right now. Get up, come on out, vote. Do something good for a change. That's a good man right there. Let's get him in office. Justice of the Peace, Precinct 2, #1 on the ballot.
All right, folks. Another thing that I want to be able to implement, the reason why I'm voting for Justice Joseph Guillory, and the reason why, because it's just a lot of things that's going on in the community, okay? Like killing that's going on, and this other candidate that's in the office, he don't even care about nothing that's going on in our community with the killing that's going on, helicopters flying all through the sky looking for criminals. They don't care nothing about none of that. All they care about is getting that paycheck from the taxpayers. So we out here because we really care about what's going on in our community. Now, I worked as a car salesman for many, many years, and I had a lot of young people come in the dealership, couldn't buy no car because they didn't know nothing about no credit. They didn't have any credit. They didn't even know how to fill out a credit application to even buy a car. We want to implement a lot of things so kids will be aware of the stock market, aware of how to do this, how to do that, how to fill for a grant. We want kids to know how to fill out grants and different things so they can get money in their bank account, because what I see is when people put money in their pocket, they get a little dignity about themselves. But if you keep growing and going and you want to get something but you don't know how to get it, then that's a lot of trouble start on the streets and stuff. But a lot of people, if they get the intelligence, we believe that we can change what's going on the streets. We need to vote for Joseph Guillory.
I'm Joseph Guillory, and of course we're sitting here having a roundtable discussion about things we like to see change in our community. And one of the things that we all have agreed on is that education is very important. As you're just at a piece, I take pride in that because I have a relationship with the school board, I have a relationship with the superintendent, and many teachers that are in our district. They are hardworking, they're dedicated, and they've done a very good job. Yes, there are some issues that we need to address as parents, as citizens in this community, but programs that we need to implement need to mimic those areas. As he mentioned earlier about the handwriting, so after school programs like that doesn't exist right now. Outside of what's going on with the school district, after school programs don't exist. Things like boxing, because we know if they have gloves on, we know they can't pull a trigger. So there's some things that we really need to start as a community, and of course I can come up with every idea in the world. It won't work without you. The important factor is that you become involved, that you get behind this election, behind this mission, because our children are at stake. The future of our children are at stake. When we start looking at the things that they're involved in, the things that we like to see them do, yeah, we would like to see them go to college, but we know that every child is not college bound. But every child has a future, and we want to ensure that every child has that opportunity to be successful. Being a plumber, that's a very good profession, very lucrative. Being an entrepreneur, whether they own a hamburger stand or a newspaper outlet, that's a very respectable. So you can do a lot of things in this community outside of going to college. So we want to make sure that we look at some of those programs like that in order to get our kids involved. Dad's Club, here's a great place for us to start. It's a program that already exists that I want to encourage every father to step up and get involved. The Dad's Club is a mentoring program that allows us to talk to our young people on a day in, day out basis, just to give them a sense of security. There's a lot of single parents out there that have the responsibility of raising children, and we know that it takes a village to raise our kids. So this is a call to action in that we start getting involved and we start getting motivated and start looking at things to make our community better, make our community stronger. And the way we do that is to protect the future of our children. So how do you protect the future of our children? By educating them, by putting a family around them, by putting some positive energy into their lives, somebody that can speak things to them about their credit report, how to change a tire, how to change oil, how to do things that are useful with their hands. There's a lot of respectable job careers that our children could get involved in, but they need our help. They need your help, they need my help, and together I believe that we can do this. We can give them what they need. I'm asking for you to come out and participate in this election and vote for Joseph Guillory, Precinct 2, as your justice of the peace. Thank you.